We are here on Pure Country with Cody Johnson at the CMA Awards 2022. How are you feeling going into this awards show? I feel like it's kind of cool that you're nominated for male vocalist and new artist. You're like getting recognized as a new artist, but they're like, he's kind of the shit, so.
Yeah, we've been around for a long time. Me and my guys. I'll say, like I've said it in a few different interviews, as an independent artist for over a decade, you develop a fan base that doesn't really care about radio play. So you have that going for you,
right.
And when you make the decision that we made to merge with Warner and make a partnership, that partnership allowed me to stay myself.
Yeah.
Nobody's bossing me around, telling me what I'm going to play, what I'm going to dress, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So we're in this together.
Yeah.
And their exact words were, we want to be in the Cody Johnson business. And so now we have the avenue to go be successful at radio, playlists, and all these outlets for streaming and CMT and things like that.
Yeah.
Those fans that watch that's where they get their music. So to me, we are making new fans. We are a new artist to those fans.
Yeah.
So I think it's great.
Yeah, it's cool to get to see you in both categories because I've been listening to you for a while. Nothing on You is like still one of my favorite songs of all time.
It's one of my favorite ones to play.
Yours. Yeah, I play it all the time. My husband's like, he's got new music out. I'm like, I know, but this is just like a classic Cody Johnson
Hey, just
song.
stay with that stuff. That's
stick
good.
with the classics. So new music, Till You Can't. I mean, I feel like that song is just going to keep living on. Has that kind of inspired seeing the success of that song where you're going with new music?
Yeah, and honestly, I felt like, so with Till You Can't, I don't believe in saying the H word. Like, we don't want to say hits. Like, we're not chasing hits. But the lyrical content behind Till You Can't, I knew that the world needed to hear. It was such a great message.
Yeah, such a great message.
Seeing the success kind of gave me the guts to go with my next single, Human. Because I thought, like we were talking about, these new fans, I want to introduce myself. And when you listen to the song Human, that's the life I've lived.
For sure.
That's the life my wife and I have lived together, and
Yep.
I want to introduce myself and also relate and have people go, "Hey, man, I'm human too. We are all the same."
And I feel like even like watching you perform songs like that, I feel like you're being inspired all over again, getting to perform it, seeing the reaction from fans.
Well, yeah, it makes me want to go back in the studio. We're headed back in the studio in January, actually.
I was going to ask, I'm like, when is more new music
Well,
coming?
we have a live album that comes out December 2nd, which I'm extremely excited about.
That's a cool
We've never done
record.
one, and there's like 27 tracks.
Whoa, that's awesome. And I mean, going to a Cody Johnson concert is incredible, so for people to get to do that at home is going to be pretty great.
We've never captured that live energy.
Yeah.
Like, I think we tried. We came really close with Till You Can't.
Yeah.
But we didn't capture that live energy. So and what was cool about it was listening back to it. I'm listening because when you're playing with your band, especially guys that I've been playing with for 10, 13 years, you're in game mode.
Yeah.
But to listen back, I'm like, these guys are tight.
So
They're so good.
Yeah.
And then I heard my vocals back, and I'm like, dang, that's good.
I'm pretty good too.
Yeah, I was
You're
like,
like,
that's
go
good.
me.
Which is great because sometimes people hear themselves and they're like, oh.
That
no,
happens
no,
a
no,
lot,
no.
and you're like, uh-oh, yeah.
That's what I sound like?
That's what I sound like. No, I don't think you'll ever have to worry about that. Okay, last thing, holidays coming up. What is a Johnson Christmas family tradition that you guys do every single year on Christmas?
My kids are 7 and 5.
Okay.
So we haven't really developed any traditions yet. I mean, I guess
there's time.
Since they've been born, everybody's been coming to our house.
Okay.
And so it's kind of like my wife cooks really, really, really good, and I'll get in there and help them. But I think time in the deer stand with my girls.
Okay.
And it's not about the deer hunting.
Just
we don't
time
have to
with
shoot
them.
anything. We don't have to see anything. It's time in the deer stand. What are you enjoying about school?
Yeah.
What's your favorite colors? Do you have a favorite? What do you want to be when you grow up? And just spending time with them.
Away from everything else.
With the phone left at the house.
Yes, I love that. All right, well, we hope to get you to Canada soon. Cody Johnson
me too.
on Pure Country.